Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Do you believe there is a secret ingredient to happy couple relationships? Have you noticed that relationships are not exactly very easy to manage and deal with? We all have been fed up with or offered this romantic image, both in Hollywood movies, in books, in fairy tales, in mass media, that the ideal relationship looks like in a certain way, that we have the possibility to live together happily ever after. And there is the other side. If you will do some research, study a little bit, look at the statistics say a little bit a different story. They say that more than 50% of couple relationships end up in splitting up or in divorce. Why do you think is that? I believe that you can live happily ever after. But I also noticed from my personal experience, and I noticed from the women that I work with, that love in a relationship is not enough. And also we can have different definitions of what love is. But if we make it very simple for the sake of this discussion right now, love is the ability to put the other one a little bit above you, in the sense that you make your best, you do your best to fulfill the other one's needs so that you will make the other one happy. We all have needs, and when somebody fulfills our needs, we feel good, we feel better, we feel happy, we are content, we are full of joy, enthusiasm, we feel better. We may have in our relationship from when we start and we get in love, and there are the hormones of happiness and the hormones of bonding, and we have also this huge ability of transfiguring the other one, meaning that we have the ability to see only what it is positive, beautiful in the other one, and we make it macrocosmic. And then after a while, reality will hit in. We will start noticing also other aspects in connection with our loved one, which are not making, are not triggering in us happiness. One very important aspect that I want to point out from the start is that nobody can make us happy if we don't allow it, and nobody can fulfill all our needs. So in a relationship, it is quite important to notice from time to time, to check from time to time, where are you, both of you, in the relationship, because hopefully the relationship is not static. We both transform, we both grow, we both develop as a human being. So from time to time you need to check in between the two of you to see where are you standing right now? Where do you stand right now? What are your fundamental beneficial needs? How can you support each other? How can you help each other feel happier? So, the secret ingredient from my perspective to a happy relationship is really to accept the other one exactly how the other one is, and in the same time establish very healthy boundaries. So let's say that my better half is having a problem with aggression. So I believe that he will need anger management. I just take it as an example. And even if I accept him exactly as he is, I will not allow him to treat me no matter how, just because I accept him. So I hope you understand my perspective on things. So yes, I accept the other one exactly as the other one is. And also when I notice that there are some issues, some aspects that can be improved, I ask the other one, why are you feeling like this? Why are you doing like this? Let's see how the two of us together can work that out so that both of us in this relationship will feel better. If we really want to avoid ending up in a toxic relationship, it is also important that we adapt to a certain degree and that we are all the time aware of the dynamics in the relationship. Because, as I said, when we start the relationship and we are in love and everything, it's pink and we fly on fluffy clouds, there are no problems. Then the problems will start because we are human beings with our limitations, with our aspirations, there are aspects in our life that will make us react sometimes. So it is important to have a very good connection, because a relationship will function very well not only if there is love. Of course, love makes everything much better. It has to be also in the relationship compatibilities. For example, erotic compatibility, emotional compatibility, mental compatibility, intellectual compatibility, spiritual compatibility. If you have all 5 of them, wow, great. But even if you have 3 of them or 2 of them, you can still work it out. It is important then in a relationship, you are aware of your top, let's say, top 3 values. What are your top 3 values in a relationship? Which aspects have to be there? Top 3. Otherwise, it will not work for you in the relationship. So for example, for me, the top 3 are love, respect, and trust. And from these, there are other aspects that come out. For example, love, respect, and trust means also that we accept each other as we are because we respect each other, and also because we respect each other and trust each other, we allow the other one to be free. We make sure that we don't make compromises with our needs, so we express our needs, and in the same time we make sure that we offer the other one whatever we can, so that the other one will feel that the other one's needs are met. So there are practical aspects that we need to take into consideration on a daily basis. And the problems will appear when I have my needs, the other one has his needs, and for some reason we can't meet, we can't fulfill each other's needs. There can be numerous reasons. Usually, the underlying reason for that is a certain type of selfishness, ego, even vanity. I remember something that really shook me. For many years ago, I was talking with my mentor, and he was telling me about my couple relationship. This can be the most harmonious relationship you can have in this life, but pay attention, because vanity can destroy it. And what is vanity? Vanity is when you start judging the other one. Vanity is when you start having expectations from the other one, and either you express them or not, you start feeling discontent when the expectations are not met. Vanity can also be that you don't value yourself enough, you think you are not good enough for the other one. Vanity can also, so vanity can take many forms. simply put, is you want to be right, and you start judging the other one, and you start having expectations which, from a certain point of view, you almost know, even if it's not fully aware, that the other one cannot meet them for different reasons. The reasons are not so important. You have to simply accept that the other one can't meet your needs, fulfill your needs, because of different reasons. So you have to ask yourself the very important question, which is the secret ingredient for a happy relationship from a certain point of view. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Again, you have to have in place healthy boundaries. You will not accept no matter what just because you want to keep the relationship harmonious, and you want to keep the conflicts out of the relationship. Discussions are necessary. You don't have to turn them into a conflict, but discussions are necessary because you need to check from time to time with the other one. You need to communicate with the other one which are your needs or which are your limits, your boundaries. So communication, friendship is also a very important ingredient for a happy relationship. And also, you need to have a purpose with your relationship. And the purpose, from my point of view, is not, well, it's better than to be alone. Everybody has a relationship, so I also need to have one. It's easier from an economical point of view. These are not reasons which are good enough to just be in a relationship. So the purpose of a relationship needs to be a little bit higher. It needs to, for example, you can have as a purpose with your relationship that you help each other grow as human beings, that you help each other to live a happier, healthier life with more purpose in it. These are reasons good enough to be in a relationship. So not that everybody has one. I don't want to be alone. It's better to be with this one because I didn't find anyone better. These are not good reasons. These are crappy reasons. And it is difficult to maintain, it is quite difficult to maintain harmony without communication. It is not easy to have a happy couple relationship without this willingness to make sure that you do not put your ego up front. And instead of judging the other one, it is much better that you get to know the other one. So without judging, without accusing, without blaming, without starting guilt trips, emotional blackmails, threats, and so on, communicate what you need. Communicate what you do not want to have any longer in the relationship. You need to talk with each other. And also, sorry, you need to celebrate. You need to make sure, you can also think like this. Pay attention, what do you create in your relationship? What is the main outcome as, what do you create together? It is suffering, frustration, anger, toxicity, or what you create together is happiness and joy and mutual support, tolerance, forgiveness, communication, friendship, and so on. We all have ups and downs, including in our relationships, but you can work on it if there is really a love in between and friendship and willingness, and make sure that what you create on a daily basis, it's something which is beneficial, which is good, which is positive.